Okay, so Troy is a historical war film based on Homer's The Iliad, and of course stars a cast of Brad Pitt, Eric Bana, Orlando Bloom, Diane Kruger, Rose Byrne, Sean Bean, Brian Cox, Peter O'Toole, and is directed by Wolfgang Peterson. So, the premise of Troy is this is based on the Iliad, and this movie portrays the battle between the ancient kingdoms of Troy and Sparta while visiting Spartan King. While visiting Spartan King Menelaus, Trojan Prince Paris falls for his wife Helen and takes her back to Troy. Menelaus' brother, King Agamemnon, having already defeated every army in Greece, uses his brother's fury as a pretext to declare war against Troy, the last kingdom, preventing his control over the Aegean Sea. And we get Brad Pitt as Achilles trying to fight in this battle. This movie, I will say this: the movie has great production quality. It has great acting, amazing music by the late James Horner, a great end credit song, and entertaining awesomeness, and a great budget, and this was the 8th highest grossing film in 2004. But I have some major bones to pick with this movie. The biggest problem I have with this movie is that some stuff in this movie is not 100% accurate, and it kind of does hurt the movie a bit. Also, I feel like the movie is too long. It's 2 hours and 42 minutes. I get it, you're making a historical epic drama, Eric period war piece, but the film is far too long. There's a lot of characters. The premise is simple. It's based on the Iliad, so I can give the movie that. But the film is just too frigging long. It's too long. I think the movie could have been a little short. But there's more good in here than bad. The acting in here is great. You got an all-star cast. You got Brad Pitt, Eric Bana, Orlando Bloom, Diane Kruger, who's beautiful by the way, Brian Cox, Sean Bean in one of the only few movies that he does not die in, because everything else, The Hitcher, Lord of the Rings, he gets killed off in. Brendan Gleeson, the late Peter O'Toole. You got Saffron Burrows, Rose Byrne, Julian Glover, Garrett Hedlund, Tyler Mane. My favorite Michael Myers is in this film. A great cast. They are fantastic. And you also got Julie Christie in here too. The music in here is really good. I love the music. Originally, Gabriel Yard was supposed to do the music for this, but they were having some issues. And so, instead, test screenings. And the original composer was taken off this movie without giving a chance to fix or improve the music. James Horner does a great job with the score, and Josh Groban's song is great. Remember, I like that song. He also did the song for the Polar Express, so that was pretty awesome that he did. So yeah, I will say that he is really good. He does with that. Also, the production design is magnificent. It feels like you're in the world of the Trojan War. The one shot of all the boats, where it zooms out and shows all those boats, I had this movie on DVD, but I'm gonna get the Blu-ray. But the Blu-ray is gonna come with two other war historical films, 300 and Alexander Revisited the Final Cut. But I really enjoy what they were doing in here. I think this film is exciting. I also really think that the movie's just fun, good, and the editing in this movie. Again, you could have cut some stuff out, but the director's cut is 3 hours and 16 minutes. Now that's the cut I'm gonna have a hard time sitting through, but I'm gonna enjoy sitting through the director's cut. You get more music, and you get various shots and stuff. And there's a lot of things that are extended, but I have to say, I'm gonna give the director's cut a chance, because if there's anything I like besides the original theatrical release, it's the movie's director's cut. Extended cuts I love the most, but this version goes on for too long. But Troy is not a bad movie. It is a entertaining popcorn summer blockbuster filled with historical epics. You get live action, live blood, because it is R-rated. Beautiful women, great performances, great music, great cinematography. But so in a way, the positives outweigh the negatives, if you will. And I will give Troy a highly recommended, because I do enjoy it. But if you are one of those people who are very hesitant on this movie, the rating I would give for the ones who are skeptical on this movie, I would give those who are skeptical a rare box rental. I would worth getting the movie first as a rental or something before you even buy it. But because I saw this on TV and I didn't know, I would like. But then I had the DVD and I really enjoyed Troy. So it's a good film, no doubt. It's just a little tad bit too long as such. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Troy. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I will see you guys in another video. If you like this, you can come here and we can have a good time.